Either of you decide you want to become boxers, I will not support you. Call your mothers, chain you to a radiator so you can't get off, and I will shave both your heads. Nobody I know is allowed to become a boxer
What
now.
does the shaving the heads part have to do with it?
Just because. Hi guys, it is Allie from Hollywood Life, along with Nick, my producer, and DeVante, my producer. And we are here with a T-Drop episode. You watched the fight on DAZN.
Yep.
What did you think when Logan walked out?
It's the homie. That's the one I was rooting for. So I mean, it was just like yeah, and that was really it.
But how do you think he looked?
Just like his face, like his demeanor as he was coming out. I mean, going all the way to like him being backstage and them doing like split screens of the two fighters, he just didn't look ready.
Yeah.
But I didn't know if that was just him being him and like not trying to show too much or whatever on camera, just playing to the camera.
I don't know if he was just like the nerves, and then once he was gonna start walking, it was gonna change. But his demeanor kind of kept the same throughout, even through the first two rounds. Round 3 is when I saw the change in him, and then that's when that whole thing happened. It seemed like that's when he was like, I gotta do it now or it's never gonna happen.
Yeah. Everyone was saying through all of our interviews, everyone was like, he is ready, like he's winning this thing. Everyone, for the most part, who was there and knows us is from the US and was on Logan's team. So Nick saw him on that split screen and goes, he looks tired. And I was like, shoot.
He kind of looked sick, which is what he said later on. Like, I was sick. And I was like,
he sneezed
that makes
3 times.
First thing I did this morning was sneeze 3 times.
It only takes the
morning.
one.
It only takes one sneeze. KSI was like fired up.
Yeah.
And he came out and he had and the crowd was a very big KSI crowd there.
Yeah.
And it's what he said too after the press conference, which I keep thinking about, that he like can talk all the shit off the ring, out of the ring, like, and he does, and he's a talker, and
he knows how to promote it.
He knows
did a
how
great
to
job selling it.
right. He knows how to do it, but when it comes down to it, he can't go that extra 100% like Jake can.
Yeah.
And Jake will.
When he started really cranking it up, that's when you were saying this before, that he was doing like kind of the MMA style where he was holding onto his head. He had that uppercut. He just needed to do it again, and he didn't have to grab him in the head, and that's when everything just went downhill. I don't know about the 2-point thing. I don't know. I'm not like super familiar of like, you know, how far in the red zone that you need to be to deserve it. But that whole Mike Tyson thing happened, and that was not even like a disqualification. It was like, no, just 2 points.
Yeah.
Then I get what they were saying and everything like that, but I also saw the scorecard. They scored KSI as a loss for the first round. Like, someone did that, which I didn't understand, because as much as like you can say about Logan and KSI, like, but the first 2 rounds, I'm pretty sure those were KSI, especially the first one.
After I walked out of there, literally it was like a weight had been lifted off my chest. Yeah. I was just like happy no one got hurt. And also, like, I get, you know, Jake being emotional, I get it. It honestly was emotional.
I actually liked the video a lot that he dropped. I get the exact feelings from what he was saying, and I get the whole thing about the not crying part. I think that tells a lot about in the video without like saying it directly, about like how his emotions were going, why he was going after Shannon and everything like that, because he felt like him biting his tongue cost his brother the fight, that he should have been there to be like, go and finish these people during sparring, because then he would be used to it. But you also said this before too. You said even if he kind of opened his mouth and had Logan, you know, started like really going after these guys during sparring, which would have maybe gotten him familiar with that atmosphere to like go for the kill, it's not innate in him.
That in the press conference when he was talking, and not just that, when he and KSI shook hands afterwards, it was a really cool moment. And I like kudos to both of them for doing that, and I, you know, to Logan to being a good sport. Like he said, I don't feel like I lost.
Because his wallet won.
Well, exactly. Right. I mean,
I didn't feel like he lost either.
and he really didn't. Like, look at all of the streaming. Eddie Hearn is probably like, I really liked the press conferences afterwards.
Yeah, they were really good.
I really liked them.
Especially Logan's.
Yeah, KSI, he was very well spoken. Logan's was emotional.
Yeah. He has the Rocky story in this scenario. Like, KSI doesn't. Like, what is he gonna say? Like, I won before, I won again.
Yeah.
He had more like, it was a lot more pride in it, because he was able to prove everybody wrong, especially those people who were like saying like his odds were lower, which I didn't really understand because they're not real boxers. What are people judging their
They was just judging it with like the music.
the guy with the haymakers is the one winning the fight.
Like Logan was the one training the whole time while KSI went off on tour and was making music and all this other stuff.
But
so that's why
in my head, that made me think he had a chance because he's someone who operates in such a high level. Like that song he made months ago. Like he didn't make that just last week.
KSI.
Yeah.
One of my favorite videos and interviews of the weekend because Simon from the Sidemen, I saw him and I said, can you do an interview with Hollywood Life? And he wasn't doing any interviews. I only said I would do an interview if I talked to Allie from Hollywood Life. And I was literally like, Simon! And so that was like such a great, exciting moment for me because I think that's so sweet. And I like love having people in the UK watch me. I mean, that's wild. He was very nice. He's very smart. He's so opposite of KSI, in my opinion.
You're saying KSI is not smart?
No, oh my gosh, no. I'm just saying,
Quiet,
KSI
shy.
is so like loud and like YouTuber-y and like personality.
Yeah.
Whereas Simon's like, I started a charity with my brother and we're promoting it now. And I'm like, are you Prince Harry or are you Simon? Like, who are you? But yeah, it was a great weekend. Very happy we were there. There was a lot of hype surrounding it. And it was fun. Well, now it's over. And now I hope that nobody I know ever boxes again. Jake, I like don't know if I'd be nervous for. I kind of think he's a killing machine. But yeah.
Can't
all right,
have
guys.
Tana be a widow.
Thanks so much for watching. Oh my gosh.
What?
DeVante,
I said you can't have Tana being a widow.
Oh, I thought
so
you said
that's
she was
Mr. T, what are
going
your
to.
thoughts on that?
Thanks so much for watching. Let us know in the comments who you think Jake should fight. All right, guys. See ya.